All right, let's go ahead and get hooked on inquiry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a video, or your facilitator may choose to pause the video here and show it in a separate window, on a little boy that saw something. We are going to practice CER. What is CER, you ask? Well, we're going to talk about it in a minute, and if you know what CER is, just hold on. So let's go ahead and watch this video. What you can do in your mini ISN on the left-hand side, write down any evidence, things that you see, things that you hear from the video. I am going to play it twice just to ensure that you catch everything, and then you'll have a chance to discuss it in whole group. So let's go ahead and watch It Landed Last Tuesday.
I think it landed last Tuesday. 1 second it's there, then whoosh, it's gone. I swear I saw it swallow 7 people. 7. But I just wish one of those people could have been Mrs. Johnson. Trust me, we're dealing with a higher intelligence here.
The all-new Audi Q7 is here.
All right, let's go ahead and watch that through one more time. Just make sure you listen for additional evidence and any observations that you might make. Here we go.
I think it landed last Tuesday. 1 second it's there, then whoosh, it's gone. I swear I saw it swallow 7 people. 7. But I just wish one of those people could have been Mrs. Johnson. Trust me, we're dealing with a higher intelligence here.
The all-new Audi Q7 is here.
All right. Okay, so go ahead and look at your evidence that you collected. And as a group, facilitators, you can go ahead and pause the video here. You're going to talk about what we know, what we don't know, what evidence was collected, what is your claim. So you can write down what the little boy's claim would be. To do that, you should write I claim or I think, and then whatever you think that his claim is. And also talk about reasoning. So what is your reasoning based on the evidence and your claim? So I claim or I think, whatever your claim is, and then you can use the word because. You don't want to use the word because in your claim because then you're talking about reasoning. So state your claim, then your reasoning. I claim whatever it is that you feel the little boy claimed because, and then all of the reasons that support that claim. So you're going to do this on the left-hand side of your notebook. Facilitators, you can go ahead and pause. So hopefully you've talked about what we know, what we don't know, the evidence, your claim, and some reasoning. You just completed the process behind CER. If you think about it, scientists start off with observations and evidence, which is essentially what we did. Here's a visual for you to help understand how claim, evidence, and reasoning is put together in order to justify or provide an explanation to what you originally saw. What we know, how do we know that? Why does your evidence support your claim? So for critical thinking skills, or rigor, we want our students reaching this level of questioning and inquiry. But what does it all mean? So on the right-hand side of your mini ISN, let's talk a little bit more in depth about what the claim, the evidence, and the reasoning really are. Your claim is actually what you believe to be true. So using sentence stems such as I claim, I think, I notice, this helps students to make a statement. For example, a claim an alien spaceship landed in my backyard might be something you wrote down from what the little boy saw and stated. The evidence is pieces of information you made that made you think it was true. So what did you see? He saw it swallowed 7 people. He made an observation with high-tech equipment. And then finally, we have reasoning, which is, in a way, justification. It explains how the data that you collected supports your claim, which is really what we want our students doing. That justification may sound really familiar. The reason is because it's found in the process skills. So we're reaching that level of rigor with our students. We are right on target when it comes to reasoning with scientific concepts in the classroom. So what we're going to do is we're going to reflect for just a minute about this process. And can you see yourself using it? What are your thoughts about it? What are some challenges you foresee? We need to be realistic as teachers with those challenges so we can make sure that we're prepared to tackle those things as they come, if they appear. What are some implications? What does this mean for preparation? Questioning. You want to become an expert questioner when it comes to inquiry. Stop being that encyclopedia. So what are some things you need to do to provide support for your students in order for them to take the learning on? And that also goes into the implications for your students. They become the learner. So talk about these questions. Go ahead and reflect in your mini ISN. Facilitators allow them to do some table talk after a couple minutes, and then go ahead and switch to whole group and share out. So we're going to pick up with the next activity, activity 2, with a little bit more on mystery and talk more about inquiry and what we do and do not know. So we'll see you in a minute.